what's going on, everybody? Happy Sunday. Hopefully you're having a good one, getting ready for the work week, enjoying some time off, some football or something. I don't know. Whatever you're doing today, hopefully you're having a good time and you're enjoying yourself. For me and what I'm going to be doing today, about time we put God of War down. About time we finish this. I think, based off of what I remember of this game, I think that I'm, like, at the end, so this should be the final play session for this. Last time we flipped the temple, we found the inverse room that Tyr hid underneath it, and set ourselves up to go jump off the branches of the world tree and the paths between realms. So we're gonna do that now and see where it takes us, because that's where the next big hint for getting to Jotunheim is. Let's see. Alright, let's get right into it. The store. And there's the pass between
I need
realms.
that alchemist for something I'm stewing up for you.
Yeah, that's not
If
gonna
you're
happen.
smart, you'll find him. Blades is gonna sing
That's
now.
the thing. That's the thing, Brock. I'm not smart. I can't read.
What can I get you, you little fart? See if that don't shoot straighter than straight. Oh, you make up your mind?
That's some of this armor. Quality. This is all the Niflheim gear. No, thank you. Go ahead and buy the pauldrons of protection.
I'm sure your winning smile's armor enough, but why take chances?
What else do we got? Go ahead and get the protection set. Get more defense.
If there's quality material,
It's not good.
rate you're going might last a day.
This and that's all I can afford. I don't have enough pack solar for the rest of it.
Now there's
Look at my armor in comparison. Mithril pauldrons of clarity, pauldrons of protection. No, they're literally the same. Will I upgrade this? Okay.
all right. What'd you break?
Can I even upgrade it? Can.
Keep safe, bruiser boy.
See what these look like with the this is a little white stuff.
That ought to keep them from hacking bits off you. Well, see you next time you need.
Let's see now. Oh, this is straight up a downgrade? Okay. And then this has a new socket that I can put something in. What do I got? Shadows, Vitality. Survival. Go with that. 1 second. Sorry, text messages. Put that down.
Need something.
This here. Alright. Into the pass between we go. actually have to pick a destination. Yeah. Realm between, just the realm between realms. Open the door.
If you're thinking about hurling us all into the void, I hope you're quite sure.
Wasn't it your idea? Find our own path, right?
Bollocks.
Damn, you played yourself, homie.
This is where Tyr stepped beyond, and the Unity Stone protected him. Ready?
Ready.
Seems safe
Well,
enough.
if this is it, lads, it's been an honor.
Our faith head.
Good.
This is incredible!
We don't need bridges where we're going. Damn.
Oh, how can I be so nauseous without a stomach?
Come on, that was great.
Look.
The tower. I knew there was something down here.
Amazing. How do you hide something that exists in all realms? Cast it out of any realm to the space between. Clever old Tyr.
Is Jotunheim on the other side?
Can't be that. It's not like you go through Vanaheim to reach the Midgard Peak.
But how do we use it?
I'd suggest we look inside, but stay alert. Tyr's little challenges are never as simple as they appear.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have noticed.
Definitely remember this part. This part, I might die a couple times here. We'll see. No names of the Valkyries on these. Oh. Alright, let's get into the tower, see what we got. See what Tyr left for us.
Well, this is sparse.
The pedestal.
Use the Unity Stone. There ain't shit in here. I already know what's about to come through these doors. This part might
What's
kill
that?
me, we'll see.
Oh no! It took the stone!
Your tower. It's absorbing the stone's energy.
Something's happening! Is it moving? It's moving!
It knows what to do. The stone served its purpose. We're fulfilling Tyr's spell.
What happens now?
No idea, brother. But after that fall, I'm sure we're past the worst of
Oh, okay.
it. Oh, no, this is considerably worse.
Yo, what?
Look out behind you!
Oh, I don't have a resurrection stone. Son of a bitch. Where'd my resurrection stone go?
Oh, glad that's over.
Not over.
Now, where are we?
Oh, looks like Alphon.
Enemies ahead!
Have to go get a fucking... Go get a damn, resurrection stone if I can. Oh, no, never mind.
Focus up.
Zero the dude. You motherfucker.
He's coming!
Ugh.
This is the last one.
Fucking hate elves. Son of a bitch, dude, really? What the f- are you fucking kidding me, dude? Fuck out of here.
Where do you think it's taking us next?
Who knows? Hopefully better place than the fucking Alfheim.
Oh
Helheim.
no! We're back in hell?
Oh dear, here they come. Watch your back!
Not over yet. Muspelheim.
This won't be good. Your father! Over two at the same time. Enemy fire!
Where's the fucking behind me?
Right flank!
I can't yet. Not yet. I'm not ready.
Hell out of here. Nope. It's fucking annoying because everything he does leaves a pool of fire that I can't stand in, and then he's standing in it while he recovers. Get him out of here. Good old finisher, the classic. Wrath of Artemis, a slash attack that protects creators from
Stop.
pushing away all enemies.
I think it's over.
Suck.
Aye. But where are we?
Slash attack that protects Kratos by pushing away all nearby enemies. Which one is this? Oh, we go big damage, big monkey swing mode. Alright, see what's outside of the door. A lot of hack silver, and we're back in Midgard.
Look, we're back in Midgard. There's the bridge. We did it. The tower's back where it belongs.
Now Tyr's travel room can take us to Jotunheim.
How did Tyr do this?
Odin suspected the giants secretly possessed some remnant of primordial Jotnar creative essence, the stuff all realms were made of. The Unity Stone must have been fashioned from that essence. To trust an outsider with it, even Tyr, tells you just how desperate they were.
And look, now we can finally light all the braziers and see what happens.
Finally light all the braziers, huh?
Tyr's braziers, a symbol of the light that binds all realms together.
Why would he use those strange runes, though?
Now you mention it, he wouldn't.
Interesting.
We've seen these runes before, but it's the kind I still can't read.
Alright. Enough of that shenanigans. Let's get back over here to the temple. Thank God that part's over. That's like one of the shittiest parts in this whole game, I think. Is that monster rush. Especially since I didn't have a res stone. Go ahead and buy one real quick.
You fellas sure love to make a racket, don't you?
Something else we can do for you?
Nah, just glad you guys worked it out.
Ah. Well, I could say the same to you.
Ha!
I guess I was getting a bit full of myself.
Told him what he needed to hear, how's it sounds to me.
Just the same. I'm sorry for how I spoke to you, Sindri. You forgive me?
Already have. Like you said, it all worked out. Now, let us get back to work before I get sentimental.
Okay, all this looks fine. I'm good with that stuff. No.
What can I get you, you little
No.
fart?
Maintenance note, redstones.
See you next, where's I see you.
Who knows where that's gonna be. Pretty sure this is the last time I'm gonna be speaking with you.
I don't know what we'll find when we get to Jotunheim, but we must cover our tracks. Odin's ravens will tell him of the tower's restoration, and we mustn't let our efforts be to his benefit.
Very well.
Oh damn, we did kind of fuck up. The giants didn't want to be found. Fucking Thor wrecked them last time. Nope. It's back.
This is it! Here we go!
See what we found.
Hold on, wait a minute. This isn't going to work.
What?
There's no travel crystal. Tyr must have used his own eyes to refract the energy. It was his final failsafe.
You've got eyes like him, Mimir.
I've got an eye. One! Odin plucked out my other eye precisely to keep me from traveling. Sorry, lads. Thought that would work.
What did Odin do with your other eye?
He'd have kept it. In any of 100 places, I'm afraid.
We've come so far. There has to be a way.
Look, bit of a long shot, but for years I'd see Sindri, sometimes Brock, lurking around in that mountain when Odin came for his visits. Maybe they know something.
Brock and Sindri.
Oh, I guess I was wrong. We'll be seeing you sooner. I thought I didn't know that I'd have to come back to you guys to do this. Yo, that part where I said, I don't know when I'm gonna see you. I was wrong. I'm gonna see you now.
Hey guys, question for you. Anyone know where we can find Mimir's other eye?
Oh. That's... I'm sorry. As a matter of fact, Odin asked me to... He wanted me to build a...
Damn it, get it out.
He showed it to me, you see, and I... Declined. Sorry. Will you excuse me? Oh.
Well, that was useless.
You know, it was about that same time that Odin came around looking for me to build a statue with some sort of hidden compartment. Now, that not being a weapon and the Aesir being a bunch of pock-speckled cockers, I too saw fit to decline. But I know we got it built just the same.
What was the statue?
It's that one of Thor out there flashing his sack to the lake.
The statue that the serpent ate.
Sorry about that. Feeling much better.
How are we supposed to look inside the snake?
Inside? Oh no!
Oh no.
We'd better go see what the world serpent has to say about that. Well, lads, I don't know what lies ahead, but now would be a good time to make sure your gear is ready for the thrust. What's more to the horn?
Dudley gonna tell me that this is the last segment of the game, huh? It's fine. That's what I'm here for. Let's do it. Just fucking blindly charge in. Entire final segment is fucking ridiculous. I'm looking forward to seeing it in 60 FPS 4K glory.
Is the statue lost to us?
He thinks it might still be in his stomach. And he's open to letting you roll into his mouth to look inside.
Ew. Really?
You've been in worse
By the
places.
by, he's not wild about it either.
So, are we really doing this? Letting
We're
the
really
serpent
doing this.
swallow us?
Yep.
You do not have to come.
Well, I'm not gonna miss this.
Alright, let's get in there.
Atreus, to me.
I'm coming! I'm coming!
Entire last segment's fucking ridiculous. I'm looking forward to seeing it.
You sure this is a good idea?
No.
No.
This is a terrible idea. It's the only thing that we got.
brothers, I've been to many strange places, but this will be a new one.
Yeah. I've never been in a giant's belly either. How about you, Father?
Never one that was not trying to eat me.
We really should expect that sort of response at this point.
God.
Here we go.
Oh God. Game over screen displays. Congratulations, you played yourself. Can't see shit, cat. Belly of the beast.
Funny. I used to dream about getting eaten.
Dreams are nothing
I'm
to...
not afraid. It just reminded me of a way I used to feel when I was a child. Let's find that statue.
Sure thing. Can't see shit in here.
Smells not as bad as I thought it'd be. Bit like heather ale fermenting. Rather pleasant, actually.
You're so weird. There's something down there. The water kind of burns in here. That is water, isn't it?
Aye.
Gonna find some random gold in here.
Should we dock on this beach?
This is a beach.
There, the hammer.
Oh yeah, it is the hammer. It's more gold. It is. Well, let's get up there then.
Over there.
Random frogs and shit. Don't know what that did for me, but it did something. How do I get over there? Just giving me a circle prompt? So get back in the boat.
There's something over there.
God damn it, really?
Didn't say what we could reach.
Found it.
Maybe
Get
if
up
that
there.
was closer.
Oh, you fucking serious? It has to be 100%, like, fully... Hell out of here.
Place it there and we're good.
Try this again. Up. And... Up. And down. Where's this taking me?
Any idea where Odin hid your eye?
No, it's not like I can still see through it.
That'd be kind of interesting if you could. Random boat. Oh, here. Oh. What is this? There it is.
Yep, that's an eye.
Maybe you should stick that in my head for safekeeping. Gently now, gently.
I think Kratos knows the meaning of the word.
Thank you, brother. You don't miss depth until it's gone.
Turn to the realm travel room. What is this?
Now we can decipher those Niflheim rings.
Oh.
And the travel rune is here too. You wanna go?
No. Hell no. Hell no, I don't want to go to Niflheim. I'll be for if I play on my old file. It's already got gear from Niflheim.
How's it feel, Mimir?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm feeling whole again, but it's a right improvement.
The Bifrost is intact.
It'll serve.
Then we have all we need.
Finally, we're going to Jotunheim. There's no stopping us now.
Laddie, have you ever heard the term tempting fate?
Seriously, it's the kind of shit you say that throws up all the flags.
So how do we get back out?
We signal. Hold on!
What's going on?
Oh shit.
Well, that was mildly terrifying. Maybe our presence is upsetting Jormungandr's belly.
No. Something is wrong.
What's happening to him?
Nothing good. Glad that's over.
Is he getting hit? What is that?
We must hurry.
Couldn't agree more, brother.
It's about to get real. I'm about to find a psychopath again.
Hold tight and watch your balance.
The boat shifting! I'm gonna have you!
Can't see shit, cat. Oh shit.
Boy? Boy!
I'm good. I think I'm getting kind of used to this. What happened to him? Something we did?
No. Something else.
Someone else.
Dead giant. Why would the serpent leave us here?
Look! Freya. We can still trust her, right?
Debatable.
Until we know for certain, keep a distance.
The world's serpent. What's happened here?
We hoped you would know.
You are far from home.
I'm looking for my son. The two of you. You helped me see things more clearly.
You do not know where he is then?
No. But the woods and fields speak his name. I know he walks here in Midgard.
When did you see him last?
Long ago. Before you were even born. Why are you standing so far from me?
Does not
What's
trust
wrong?
you.
Something's happened.
There!
Fuckboy spotted.
I had a feeling that hurting the big snake would bring the two of you out in the open. Do you have any idea at all, what you have cost me?
My boy.
Mother.
I'm here. Don't run away.
Oh, I'm not going anywhere, Mother.
I know that you're still angry. I know that how you feel hasn't changed, but I want you...
How I feel? How I feel? I've spent the last 100 years dreaming of this moment. I rehearsed everything I ever wanted to say to you, every word, to make you understand exactly what you stole from me. But now, I realize I don't need you to understand anything. I don't need you at all.
No, back off, Kratos. This has nothing to do...
This path you walk. Vengeance. You will find no peace. I know.
You... I'll deal with you later. But family first.
Casual shove.
This again?
With blades.
No! Wait! No! I can reach him! Stop fighting!
Listen to me, both of you! I won't hurt you, but you must stop this! I said stop!
Freya, quit messing around.
You might want to turn away, boy. This won't be pretty.
I won't let you hurt him!
No, boy.
Fine.
Stop! No! Atreus! You're bleeding. Breathe, boy. Breathe!
Not my blood.
Oh shit.
I can feel this. I can feel everything.
He's vulnerable now?
He can be killed. Oh, what the fuck? That is disturbing as shit. Corpse of Thalmer just suddenly staring at
Is Freya
you.
trying to kill us?
No. Do you hear the wind? We are moving.
That arrow. Baldur punched the mistletoe?
In the quiver strap, yes. Mistletoe harmed him.
Freya said it was wicked.
He's more than harmed. The spell is broken.
He can be killed.
I'm certain of it. It's all coming back now.
Now he remembers.
Spell over him's over.
She's controlling that thing?
Stay out of it! I can reason with him!
No, woman! You cannot! He means to kill you!
You can't stop me! No one can!
Where is he?
I don't care if he kills me. I will protect him. I will not let him die.
Don't touch it. This will all be over soon.
There!
You will stop this now.
Nope.
More! Show me more! Incredible! Feeling glorious feeling!
Losing his mind.
I feel!
The ability to feel all this.
Freezing!
I can only imagine with.
No! Stop hurting my boy!
can hold me! Weak brother! Brother! It's better than I remembered!
Is that your mechanic? Crazy shit going on above me that I can't see because I'm locked onto him. Get out of here. Oh shit. Nope. This entire sequence is fucking nuts. Holy shit. Deadlift!
Crystal! Atreus! Atreus!
I'm up here! I'm okay!
I'm doing wonderful. I've never felt so alive.
Stop this! Reba!
Killing you is going to feel so rewarding now. Incredible!
You fucking kidding me? Enough.
More! Show me more!
Fuck out of here, dude. Ah! Get the fuck out of here. The fucking ads don't add anything to this fight, they're just fucking obnoxious. Oh shit, the chisel. What a fucking nut job. Hang on, Kratos.
Stay away from my son! You don't have to do this!
He will kill you, woman.
Stop him!
Please! There has been enough pain!
Shut up, mother!
Okay, I'm sucking at this. Beat his ass, Kratos. Oh damn. Fucking Royal Rumble right now.
Before you die, I want to thank you. Both of you. You've done what even the All-Father himself could not. I've never felt more alive. Ironic, isn't it?
Fucking Spartan Rage. You're being so hard up at your African boy to help you. Couldn't be me. I'll break the cycle for you. Kratos has been seeing too much patricide and matricide in his life. Damn. Wombo combo. Damn, dude. Dude's a bloody mess. Man, his eyes lit up. Never knew that.
Come on! Do it! Do it!
Stop. Please.
He's beaten Father. Not a threat.
That's what you think.
You will not come for us again. You will not touch her.
I don't need your protection.
Kratos has seen this shit too much.
Just can't help yourself. Can you, Mother? No matter what I do or say, you won't stop interfering in my life.
I was just trying to protect you. I've made mistakes. I know. But you're free now. You have what you want. Try to find forgiveness. We can build something new.
No. We can't. Because I will never forgive. You still need to pay for the lifetime that you stole from me.
I have paid. I have paid. But if that alone will make you whole, if seeing me dead will make things right, I won't stop you.
I know.
What? No, Father!
I love you.
About this shit.
Why? Why do you even care? You could have walked away.
The cycle ends here. Must be better than this.
Yeah. And it's all over.
my boy.
Just like that.
Sweet boy.
Knocked out in the 3rd round.
Freya. He chose this.
I will rain down every agony, every violation imaginable upon you. I will parade your cold body from every corner of every realm and feed your soul to the vilest filth in hell. That is my promise.
He saved your life.
He robbed me of everything.
Fucking psychopath.
Everything.
Just like your son.
You were just an animal. Passing on your cruelty and rage, you will never change.
And you do not know me.
I know enough.
No, you don't.
Does he?
Boy. Listen close. I'm from a land called Sparta. I made a deal with a god that cost me my soul. I killed many who were deserving. And many who were not. I killed my father.
That was your father in hell. Is this what it is to be a god? Is this how it always ends?
No.
Sons killing their mothers? Their fathers?
No.
Break the cycle.
We will be the gods we choose to be. Not those who have been. Who I was is not who you be. We must be better.
Psycho. Get out of here.
Well, guess we're the bad guys now.
In her eyes, yes. But she could never make that choice. We should finish this journey while I still have strength.
Well, you still have strength. What does that mean?
I don't understand. I know saving her was the right thing. But she seemed all evil at the end.
Not evil. You killed her son, lad. Her son. The death of a child is not something a parent gets over easily.
But he was gonna kill her.
She would have died to see him live. Only a parent can understand.
So you'd let me kill you?
If it meant you would live. Yes.
Look, there was no easy choice. For anybody, brother. But I think we can all agree you did the right thing. The world's a better place with Freya in it. Just give her time, lads. She'll come around.
Back to Tyr's temple, then. One last time.
Aye. Jotunheim awaits.
I know you're the smartest man in the realm, but I don't think that she's going to come around from this.
Why did Baldur say we cost him?
Odin must have convinced him that following you to Jotunheim would bring his cure. Lies, I'm sure.
Why did mistletoe break the spell?
Vanir magic is powerful, but its rules are slippery and elusive. I'm sure it makes sense if you're a witch. Oh, but it's also bloody tragic. Baldur was the greatest gift Odin granted Freya. The one thing she treasured from their marriage. She only hoped to spare him pain and spare herself loss. But such impulses can lead good parents to make terribly stupid decisions.
Mimir with the true insight here.
Mimir, why did you say Tyr felt responsible for what Odin did to the giants?
There was an incident shortly after the forging of Mjolnir, when Tyr arranged a diplomatic meeting between Odin and the giant kings. Well, this was when the Long War was young, when victory was still a thing dreamed of, and the Jotnar might have tipped the balance between Aesir and Vanir. Odin had persuaded Tyr that the hammer was merely a deterrent, a means to broker peace from a position of strength. Tyr was hopeful to convince all parties they would prosper best through peace. He knew the giants were deeply concerned about the hammer, a super weapon in hands they did not trust. But they trusted Tyr. Tyr always believed the best in people, and taking Odin at his word in his desire for peace, he brought the Raven King to Jotunheim. From there, things unraveled quickly. The giants anticipated Odin's trickery and exposed his true agenda to spy and steal their secret wisdom. With magics, they expelled Odin from their realm and cursed him never to return. Frustrated, Odin visited his fury upon the giants of Midgard. Thor unleashed Mjolnir's might upon any giant he could find. None could stand against the tide of slaughter that followed. And at last, it seems, with Tyr's aid, they retreated. The tower disappeared, no giants could be found in Midgard, and no man nor god has set foot in Jotunheim since.
About to change that. I spread Loppe's ashes. I'm sad that this game's coming, or the replay's coming to an end. I fucking love this game so much. They did such a good job with like the atmosphere, the story, the exposition, the way they convey everything. It's fucking, this game's a classic, hands down. It's been a treat to play it in 60 FPS, 4K. It's been fun. It's definitely been fun. I definitely don't regret choosing to do a replay of this before Ragnarok. Of course, Ragnarok's coming in a couple weeks now, so. About to be eating good in the PS5 neighborhood. I'm so excited for the to see how the story concludes. Like, there's so many plot lines that are interesting, intriguing, and see how they wrap things up. So curious who blew the horn while they were away from it.
Ah, more of those. Good.
9, huh? Shit, I barely even scratched the surface of this game too. There's still like Niflheim and Muspelheim and all that shit too. I just didn't do any of it because this is strictly a story replay to refresh myself on the story plot elements, but there's hours and hours of content in this game.
You scare up that alchemist? What needed
Shut up about the alchemist. Later, losers. I'll see you in Ragnarok.
Here we go! I can't believe we're gonna see the giants.
Well, if things worked according to plan.
What is that supposed to mean? You know something I don't?
Go ahead and lock in Jotunheim and we'll be on our way. Probably.
Vanaheim. Why is it set to Vanaheim? Muspelheim, Niflheim, Asgard, Svartalfheim, Helheim, Alfheim. Oh, Jotunheim's right here. I gotta put his eyes through the big beam.
Ahead. Get ready.
Oh, right. Got it. Let's hope this doesn't cause you to explode or anything.
Oh, hadn't considered that. Maybe we should talk about this a bit more.
Nah, I'm sure you'll be fine. Ready?
Oh, that's unpleasant!
You think?
Now, boy!
Oh, we turned him into Cyclops. The X-Men crossover we all never knew we needed.
We must be close.
Well, what are we waiting for? Think it's far?
We will see.
A word, please, before we continue. Listen, the last thing you two need up there's a decomposing heat ruin in the moment. Why don't I wait for you here? This is between you and the boy.
True. But if someone were to
My
fight...
lady sips soft, perfect sloshers. You done did it.
Sorry. We had to see this.
Aww.
Oh, no. No, 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 no. Fine, damn it. Fine!
Watch the head till we return.
I can do this. No, no, I can't. Oh.
Okay.
We got personal things to deal
Ready.
with.
Come.
Nope, I'm gonna slow walk up these stairs. Find Jotunheim's highest peak.
Boy, do I have plans for you. Got it back. Don't flatter yourself.
We're gonna slowly and cinematically walk up the final steps. Things are about to get weird. Not weird, but there's about to be a lot of questions that are brought up and left unanswered until we get them in a couple weeks. Taking a while, but I'm committed to the cinematic slow walk up these stairs. What's behind us? Nothing. It's supposed to be more roots of Yggdrasil. Boys riding. Too far ahead of yourself, boy. No, the slow cinematic walk. Almost ruined it. Now in we go. Jotunheim. Oh, I'm still moving. I can hear footsteps. Oh. Sorry for the long flashbang.
Look! We're on the giant's fingers. I can see the highest peak ahead. Right over there. We did it.
We did.
Yeah, Jotunheim looks kind of shitty, not gonna lie. Barren mountains and stuff. We dropping the blades of chaos forever.
What are you doing?
I have nothing more to hide.
Damn. The chains burned into his skin.
Can we go now? We're so close.
Boy.
Oh shit, he can carry her.
Carry her.
Aww. God, this game is so incredible. Look down here. Yeah, Jotunheim looks kind of crappy, not gonna lie. Where are you supposed to live here? All this desolate mountains. Get back to the slow cinematic walk.
Boy.
It's nothing. I just thought I'd hear voices by now.
What voices? What is this? What are you pointing at?
Hello? Anybody here?
Some more exposition.
What is this place?
They must have all come through here when they left Midgard. What was left of them.
Them running away from Thor. Seems like it.
Why carve all these faces?
What if this is all the giants that got out of Midgard alive? Not really many at all.
Where are they now?
Odin and Thor, ruining everything for everybody.
New lore. Midgard was a dream of what could be if we shared and collaborated. Jotnar, Aesir, Vanir, Elf, Dwarf, and Mortals most of all. It was beautiful, but not everyone is capable of sharing. Some believe anything uncontrolled is savage and threatening, and so we were mocked and tricked and used and then slaughtered. Odin and his tribe were barred from our realm, but it was not enough. The wrath of Thor and his terrible hammer have thinned out our number in Midgard to the brink of ruin. There's no option but to withdraw, while Yeni yet live to do so. Odin and Thor would have killed all the giants that they could, and they got away with everything. Yeah, genocide of the giants, huh?
they now?
The Giants came back home so they could survive. But I'm not sure they did.
Where are the Giants? Why would they get wiped out when coming back home though? It's their realm.
Huh. Who's the Guardian?
What Guardian? Lore. We foresee Midgard's fate. Overrun. A second hell. Neither Odin nor his dead may reach Jotunheim. The ways must be shut. The serpent and the guardian remained. They alone shall keep our hope. When doom befalls the indestructible, only then shall the guardian return. Until then we await a better world, one without fear, without greed, without war. We wait for deliverance and justice. We wait for a champion. We will wait for the word that gods grow good. Hope that world gets here soon. The serpent and guardian. I wonder if that's supposed to be Tyr, because I know that Tyr is like their friend and buddy, and he went to all the effort to hide the power from them, from the Aesir.
I should feel them, but I don't. This place is dead. What happened to them? Why'd Mom send us here?
One question is answered, and two more take its place.
Did happen? Why? Why are they? Why did coming home kill them all? Weird. If it did, I don't know. I'm assuming that they're all gone and dead.
Wait! Father! Something's happening! It's your axe. It's smaller. Look! She's arguing with a bunch of giants. She knew giants?
She was a child.
That's us! The first time we met the world serpent. But how? And our fight with Baldur! But that just happened. Wait. They knew everything that was going to happen. The dragon in the mountain, the stone mason, all these drawings. This is our story.
No,
It's yours.
this is your story.
But what does it all mean?
That I was not the only parent with secrets.
You didn't know. She was a giant. I'm a giant. Why didn't you tell us?
She sent us here, knowing we would find this.
But why not just tell us the truth?
Your mother would have had good reasons. Baldur was never sent to find me. He was tracking her all along, not knowing she was only ashes.
If she had a plan for us, I trust it. Whatever it is. Besides, she hasn't been wrong yet. Come on. We're so close to the end now.
Yes. Yes, we are.
It doesn't look like Kratos, whoever that dead guy was. Was that the serpent coming out of his mouth? Oh, it doesn't come down for me to look at it again. Yeah, I don't think it's Kratos, so I don't think that he kills Kratos, because it's so wildly different a depiction from these other depictions of Kratos on the walls. Who is it then? Kills somebody and it causes some kind of like weird power to come out of him. Somebody dies.
It's Mother's. She was here. She saw every step we took before we took it. Like she was always with us. Watching over us. Leading us home. Let's finish it.
You ready? Come on then, boy. Waiting for you to do that. Come on. You get up this one without my help? Oh. Here they are. Damn. Like Thamur all over again. So many more of them. What the hell happened to him? What the hell?
Father?
No. We do it together.
Who killed all of them?
Son.
Because Thor couldn't get in here, I thought. Neither could Odin.
Goodbye, Faye.
I love you, Mom. The giants. They really are all gone. There's nothing for us here.
What the hell happened to them, though?
Come.
So, I get that Mother was a giant, which makes me part giant and part god.
And part mortal.
Right. I guess there's just one thing I don't understand. my name on the wall. The giants called me... Loki?
Loki. That's the name your mother wanted for you when you were born. She must have called you that to her people.
But why?
A question for another day. Let us go home.
Interesting. Looks nothing like Tom Hiddleston. I'm pretty sure that's his last name. The actor from Marvel. Oh, there's Ashes. Turn to Tyr's temple.
Guess it all makes sense now. Why she want to end up here? Be with her kind? But did she know it was going to be like this here? Is this what she wanted us to see? Did she want us to tell the people? Or keep it a secret?
I do not know.
So what should we do?
I trust you to decide that.
Oh.
It is your story. Loki. Let the credits roll. Give all these excellent people their due. Fantastic game. True classic.
So, why'd you want to name me Atreus? I know it can't be for a god.
No. He was a soldier. A Spartan.
The Great Warrior?
All Spartans are great warriors. We trained from birth. Our lives were discipline, duty, battle, and death. Life was grim, and we greeted it grimly. But Atreus of Sparta was unlike the rest of us. He wore a smile even in the worst of times. He was happy. He inspired us to hope that though we were machines of war, yet there was humanity in us. Goodness. When the day came for him to lay down his life in battle, his sacrifice saved countless others and turned the tide in our favor. I carried him home on his shield and buried him with all the honors of Spartan custom. His memory was a comfort in dark times.
Wow, you actually told a good story. Mimir missed it.
Man. Best storyteller, Mimir missing out on all the stories, huh? Still curious what happened to the giants. Like how they died when they got home. Make any sense? Especially with all the blood, like they got attacked by something. Alright, boy. Into the door we go. Ah, flashbang. Slowly walk down the stairs again. Credits get their full due.
I understand if you want to go home, but I bet there are still some corrupted Valkyries out there that could be set free.
Oh
Some other
no.
help people need. Maybe helping people was part of why Mom sent us out here, too. I mean, what would Atreus of Sparta do?
And what would Loki do?
Huh. That's a weird name. I'm glad we went with yours.
Is it really that weird though? Also, hell no. I hate that you just suggested to go do Valkyries to me. Ain't no way that's happening, but we're going home, we're gonna sleep, and we're gonna get the special ending. That's up the next story.
I see something up there.
Up where? Where? What are you looking at?
Lads, am I glad to see you. I believe I've reached my limit for dwarven charm.
What happened, Mimir?
They took an uncomfortable number of measurements and then proceeded to bicker about the weather.
Where do you want us to take you?
How about the warm confines of anywhere bloody else?
Back on the belt you go. Continue exploring. Complete Dwarven favors, free dragons, travel to Muspelheim and Niflheim. Find new items in the shop and get powerful equipment that will allow you to defeat all the legendary corrupted Valkyries. Oh nah. Locations of all corrupted Valkyries have been revealed on your map. Hell nah. We're good. We're gonna go only in one place, and that's home. Where's the way to the dwarves? One of these doors, is it? Oh no, I have to return to Midgard. So while we're walking, I guess I can get my final thoughts on the game out of the way, since this is the finale and everything. Okay, I keep saying the game is a classic. They did such a good job with the story, the scene, the environment, the way they...
Before we return to Midgard, I should warn you. More time has passed than you likely realize. The snowfall that began when you slew Balder, it's become something else. The stuff of omens.
For the coming of winter.
Not just any winter, but a great winter to span 3 summers. And when it's done, Ragnarok begins.
Ragnarok. From snow.
Aye, snow. Lots more snow. And then the end of the bloody world. In that approximate order.
Another prophecy.
No, brother. Prophecy doesn't expect this for 100 more winters at least. You've changed something. Prophecy didn't count on you.
Damn. Facing the end of the world. Anyway, now the art direction, the storytelling, the exposition, the way that they get key ideas up and across the player, like, this game does so many damn things well. The combat is...
I'm telling you, it's Fimbulwinter. I can feel it in my scrot. This is the big one.
Stop saying that. Oh, you're making me very nervous. It was bound to snow sooner or later.
That ain't just snow, and you know it. It's the end times.
How dare you make me the voice of reason?
Guys?
Just discussing the weather. Bit of a cold snap lately.
What he means is, Fimbulwinter's upon us, boys. The winter to end all winters. I can feel it in my scrot.
Yeah. We heard.
So, if you're heading home, try to keep moving, and also to not die.
Or if you're not heading home, Same advice.
You are heading home, thank you. But no, the combat is amazing. It's like fluid. They introduce little ideas here and there that you eventually pick up on, and it just like continues to add to the fluidity of the combat. Like Baldur changing fire to ice, like I instantly knew what was going on, which weapon I had to hit him with. Hidden Chamber Odin, where's home? Foothills, shop, entrance to the Hidden Chamber of Odin. And gateway, where's our house? Hidden Chamber, Mystic Gateway, Hefner's Horde, shop. This is Freya's house, right? Yeah, there's the turtle. Where's Kratos' home? I forget where it is. Vathorgard. Like down here somewhere, isn't it? Is this our house? Pretty sure this is it. So how do I get there? Do I just take the I'll just take the realm between over there. This game is amazing though. Like I said, like they dribble little like bits and pieces of how the game works, and it just like fluidly slaps into place, and you like just instinctively know like, oh, this is how I solve this problem, things like that. So they do a really good job with like directing the player in the game to like have a great experience. I've never felt like anything cheap or like unfair, anything happen. The combat's like you mess up, you're pretty good idea why. Like it's very much like a fair.
The tower ate the Unity Stone, didn't it? I wanted to fly again.
Yes, that's a terrible pity.
Okay. Tell me again how Odin knew we were going to Jotunheim before we did.
Odin is extremely clever, you see. Nearly as clever as he thinks he is. And he's a collector of prophecies. If it's about the future, he adds it to his collection. Helps him style himself as all-seeing and all-knowing. But of course, the idea is control. Control of the future, control of his fate. He'd control every realm of every land in every world if he could. Every potential pocket of resistance, he seeks to eliminate. Even if you've never posed a threat before, he may think one day you might. So you see, it's not important how he knew before you did. It's important that he was right.
Damn. No, this game is fantastic. I keep mentioning it across the entire playthrough, but the PS5 upgrade does so much for this game too. Like, it wasn't a bad game by any means to look at beforehand, but it's so much better now.
We're finally home. Feels like a lifetime ago.
Bit drafty, maybe. It's a right improvement over having tree bark in your Tadger.
Time to go to bed. But no, I highly recommend this game if you haven't played it. It's so good. Even watching the entire playthrough, like, I still recommend you play through it yourself and experience all the things. Because again, this is just a replay. Like, there's all the side quests and stuff that I didn't do.
Time to rest.
I'm gonna sleep through winter.
All the side quests and stuff to do, all the other things like that. So it's a fantastic game. Now I'm gonna stop and let the thing set up the next game take place.
Okay, this'll do.
Sleep.
Way ahead of you. What's that?
The ball!
Trace hasn't aged for a few years later. All leads into Ragnarok. Fantastic game though. I highly recommend. So good. Um, Worth playing on your own even after watching a playthrough. Yeah, I'm just gonna bow out here, let the credits run, and then I'm gonna probably stop the stream whenever they're over. And I'll probably be back later with some stuff, I'm not sure. Probably gonna be some Final Fantasy 14 to some capacity, but I don't know what it is. But, yep, I'm gonna mute myself and just let the credits and everything
Atreus, are you ready?
Yeah, but I had the weirdest dream. Fimbulwinter was ending, and Thor came for us. Here at the house.
It was only a dream.
But it felt different. It felt real. It felt like the future.
Then we will worry about it tomorrow. Today, there are still things we can do. Come,